Senator Adamu Aliero has expressed concern over the economic damage caused by the prolonged closure of the land border between Nigeria and the Republic of Niger. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, President Bola Tinubu, former President Muhammadu Buhari and his wife Aisha, along with former Head of State General Yakubu Gowon, officially unveiled the book Working with Buhari 2015 to 2023 in Abuja. Authored by former Special Advisor Femi Adesina, the book was reviewed by former CNN Journalist of the Year Shola Oshunkeye. The launch, chaired by General Yakubu Gowon and co-chaired by General IBM Haruna, drew dignitaries such as former Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State, among others. At number 2, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Wike, has assured residents that the FCT administration is taking steps to address the security challenges affecting some sections of the territory, particularly in Kuje and Buhari area councils. Wike expressed concern about the constant travels of area council chairmen during security crisis, stating that they must fulfill their responsibilities to ensure peace and security in their areas. Similarly, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Ebetokun, convened a crucial meeting with the force management team and tactical squads to address the escalating concerns over the recent abductions and killings in the Federal Capital Territory and across the country. The meeting focused on a comprehensive review of current security challenges, strategic planning, and the deployment of tactical resources to combat emerging threats. At number 3, the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, is planning to achieve a significant 57% increase in tax revenue collection, targeting 19.4 trillion naira. The FIRS aims to boost oil revenues to 9.96 trillion naira, with non-oil tax revenue at 9.45 trillion naira. To achieve this, the organization plans to enhance efficiency, prioritize taxpayers, and implement additional automation measures for tax collection. The FIRS also intends to carry out internal reallocation from oil to non-oil to align with budget adjustments. At number 4, Shell has agreed to sell its Nigerian onshore oil and gas subsidiary, the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, SPDC, to the Renaissance Consortium for up to $2.4 billion. The deal includes a consideration of $1.3 billion and an additional payment of up to $1.1 billion related to prior receivables at completion. The Renaissance Consortium comprises ND Western, Aradel Energy, First E&P, Walter Smith, and Petroleum. Shell has been seeking to divest its Nigerian oil and gas business, facing challenges such as spills and theft since 2021. At number 5, leaders of the Fulani community in Kaduna's Kashia local government area, along with the Northern Consensus Movement, have urged Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa to investigate the reported arrest and killing of 17 youths at Laduga by soldiers. The victims were allegedly arrested between December 30th, 2023 and January 6, 2024 at the Laduga Grazing Reserve, with their bodies discovered later in the bush. Gan-Allah Fulani Development Association's national president, Ibrahim Abdullahi, accused the Nigerian army of unprofessional conduct, claiming that bodies were intentionally dumped to create the squad. At number 6, the senator representing KB Central, Adamu Aliero, has lamented that the continued closure of the land border between Nigeria and the Republic of Niger has caused serious damage to the economy of states bordering the country. Aliero, a two-term governor of Kebbi State, on Tuesday said the closure of the border by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, directive was unnecessary and should be revisited. He said federal lawmakers from the affected states in the north had met and called on the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, open the border for business activities. At number 7, Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo fails to appear before the Code of Conduct Bureau (CCB) today for an interaction over his alleged link to one of the companies that got a contract from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. The minister, who was scheduled to appear before the CCB at about 11 o'clock a.m., reportedly rose to the Bureau requesting for another date. The contract job is part of an ongoing probe of the suspicious 3 billion naira spending by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs under the watch of now suspended Minister Dr. Betta Edu. At number 8, former WBA, IBF, WBO and IBO heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua will face Francis Ngannou, a former UFC champion, on March 8 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Ngannou, a 37-year-old former mixed martial arts fighter, made his professional boxing debut in October 2023 when he knocked down WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury before losing by a split decision. Joshua delivered one of his best fights since 2018 after beating Otowalin in the 5th round through a technical knockout in a non-title fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia last December. At number 9, a Turkish court has convicted Mohammed Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, the son of Somalia's president, in connection with a fatal car accident in Istanbul. He was charged with causing death by negligence after a diplomatic car he was driving struck and killed a motorcycle courier. Mohamud was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, but the sentence was immediately commuted to a fine of 27,300 Turkish lira, and his driver's license was revoked for 6 months. The motorcyclist's father plans to appeal the decision to commute the sentence, and an association fighting for career rights criticized the ruling. Finally, at number 10, former President Donald Trump is set to face a second trial in New York in a civil case brought by writer E. Jean Carroll, who accused him of sexual assault and defamation. A jury had previously found Trump liable for sexual assault and defamation, awarding Carroll around $2 million and $3 million respectively. The ongoing trial will determine the damages Trump should pay for separate remarks he made about Carroll in 2019, with Carroll seeking $10 million. Trump, now a candidate in the Republican presidential nomination process, plans to attend the trial and has faced multiple legal challenges, insisting he never met Carroll. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.